somebody to hold me. I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spitting flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We could take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my
Back in September, the Bears lost an instant classic in their first matchup against the Falcons.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to pass first play is Prescott. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Prescott. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll go option to the short side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That second down play nets a -4. The 7th play now this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Throwing, Prescott. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. At their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again.
Got his man. It's Thornton. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kyle Pitts,
31 yards.
And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
And, you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge game, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw.
This one into the hands of Pitts.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Kyle Pitts.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Falcons have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Coup for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chicago offense set to get started. That's That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. Oh, what a juke into space. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down. Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State, and he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 70 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's James. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Read option, here's Montgomery. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Herbert will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. Touchdown Bears! Dalton Schultz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get low into those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. Touchdown Falcons! Kyle Pitts on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Prescott looks to throw on first. That's caught again by Schultz. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. And again, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Prescott.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. They'll throw again. Prescott. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, it's Prescott. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he gets this to Thornton. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A solid stiff arm. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton from 21 yards away. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Prescott's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This the second of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard battle. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts,
61 yards.
and the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And a short gain down to about the 33. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The kick by McManus is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Prescott now. James has got it, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Bears! Kadarius Toney, 62 yards. And the Bears are back within a score. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. That's caught at the 2. And he's not going to get in as they try for 2. Comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Falcons ready to take over as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll drop to throw. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Final minute now of the third quarter. Back to throw now on first down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, 47 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Now a give, running right is Montgomery. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Holding, offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Samuel.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's James. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now Montgomery running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw on target to James. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second and 12.
Now Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up third down.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
To the air again, Prescott.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Holding offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried him on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Blaster, 6. Eagle blue.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 70 yards. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. Onto the field now come the Bears. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. First down, Prescott. over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott yet again. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
To throw is Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And now another one thrown incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
McManus's point after is good, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Bears 37.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Michael, 3-3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Red, yellow, black, red, red, cycle, you, yellow,
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Out left and complete to Thornton.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. John, 17, real green,
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Bears force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Prescott. That's going to be caught by Tony. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Able to complete it to Montgomery. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. To throw, Prescott. Montgomery, another target and catch. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. Colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto.
Boys make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in the payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never